Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back to another recording of LEGO Marvel Superheroes. And probably the very last recording of LEGO Marvel Superheroes. We are so close. 98.2% complete. We have to do one more level in free play. As long as we get everything, we will have everything. My little side goal for this last level is to get at least 800 million studs. If I can get a full billion, that would be great, but 800 million is what I'm shooting for, so that we will be over 15 billion. That way I will at least have a clue if the uh, if there is a hard limit at 15 billion studs. There may be, there may not be.
Galactus, devourer of worlds. If our own intelligence is to be believed, we got it off an internet site, he is as old as the universe itself. His hunger is unrelenting and will consume any planet unfortunate enough to cross his path. That can't be good.
So everybody flies back to the helicarrier? Or the bad guys fly to the helicarrier? Now I could understand Doc Ock, Magneto, Mystique. Maybe Abomination, I don't know the character. But I don't believe Venom would ever work with the good guys. I don't think Venom has the capacity. I don't think Green Goblin would work with the good guys. I don't think he has the mental sanity. And yet, it's Hulk that starts the fight. Who are these secret people he's talking to, I wonder?
Vengeance is mine, puny creatures! Kneel before me!
Loki is using a machine to control Galactus.
Okay, folks, this is our last shot. Make it count.
Nice. This is the type of thing you'd put on a trailer.
Hey, no!
Galactus and his meal.
Excelsior.
This is it, folks. The fate of the world is in the balance.
I must devour this world.
So,
Your end is here.
there are 3 sections. We need somebody with claws.
Is merely working up my appetite.
Can I fly to the other sections? Is my question. If I just... As Galactus is here trying to eat me.
No.
No.
Delicious.
Can I just fly to these next sections? No, I can't. So, let's just make sure we get
And his meal.
every section we need, otherwise we're gonna mess up. So, this is as if there were 3 separate sections.
I must devour this world.
Well, I accidentally destroyed.
Your end is here.
So, the fact that I did that,
Your resistance is merely working up my appetite.
trying to make sure that there's not a collectible on this side.
Is mine.
So there's jet on him. starting the fan blades to speed them up. They're already spinning.
I must devour this world. Your end is here.
I like the slow down time mechanic. That's pretty cool.
Appetite.
Do it, Spider-Man. So one last hurrah for Spider-Man.
It's
here.
okay, guys. I've got you.
So Invisible Woman just shielded that.
You're up.
Guess I have to put that fire out.
I must devour this
That
world.
one. So that one looks like that is part of the middle section. Oh, actually, I think there might be 4 sections here instead of 3,
Delicious.
which is good considering how short
Your
each one of
end
these sections
is
are.
here.
So the difference between fighting a giant Galactus and a giant Statue of Liberty.
You'll be working up my appetite.
Well, you go inside the Statue of Liberty, and you only see like the arms and such. This, you don't really do anything with Galactus.
Is mine.
It's just Galactus as a giant minifig attacking you on the outside.
Creatures come between Galactus and his
Very repetitive, as you can hear.
I must devour this world.
Let's see. Who do I have that has
Your
frost?
end is here.
Loki has a frost beam that will put out fire.
Oh, no. Delicious.
We have 240,000
Is merely working up my appetite.
studs. So it's a bit of a question whether we're going to make it to 1 billion. This is a kind of quick level.
Is mine.
Spider-Man,
Come between
do
Galactus
it again.
and his meal.
So there must have been some other. I must have played as Venom on this side, or Venom on the other side.
I must devour this world.
Keep hold of it. We've nearly got him.
I don't even know what we're doing.
Hurry with the portal. We can't hold him forever.
Are we trying to use our jets to blow him away?
Your end is here.
Okay, so we have a Stanley in peril too. We need to remember that. Squirrel Girl, where are you when we need you?
Resistance is merely working up my appetite.
Dig up that mini kit. There we go. 5
No
of them.
shields will protect you forever.
Come on, big guy. There's another one.
Is mine.
Come on, break that.
Between Galactus and his meal.
Come on, break. I don't think I'm hitting the gold.
Devour this world.
There we go. Number 7.
Resistance is merely working up my appetite.
Release this helicopter.
Those shields will protect you forever. Is mine.
All of those poor helicopter pilots.
Creatures between Galactus and his meal.
Alright, that's number 8. Let's see several collectibles. The thing I haven't seen is Stan Lee. Where could
Your
he be?
end is here.
Yeah, he's still somewhere in this level. So he's not in the overworld. Don't have to worry about that.
Resistance is merely working up my appetite.
How does this work? Oh, we need Mr. Fantastic here.
Those shields
To
will
open the
protect
cube.
you forever.
With a big old hammer. We've seen him as a drill, a screwdriver, and now a hammer.
Is mine.
And he was a pair of bolt cutters too. Yeah, he's been quite a few tools in this game. Which is kind of ironic, because some may say he is kind of a tool.
And his meal.
Although some may not say that too. Let's see, we need this. This. All we need to do is line up the red to the red connections and it will work. One more.
Your resistance is merely working up my appetite.
Portal creator.
Those shields will protect you forever.
Cat, a little help.
So now I need Captain America to do his part.
Is mine.
Where's Captain America?
Foolish creatures.
He's not one of the characters.
And his meal.
That's just silly. Completely silly.
I must devour
The
this
character
world.
that you need isn't even one of the characters you play as.
He's not
Free
letting
play
go.
mode.
He'll drag us in with him. Team 4, it's all on you now. Find a way to make him let go.
Here's Captain America, he's over. No, that's not how it worked.
Your resistance is merely working up my appetite.
Is that freeing? What am I doing?
Oh, no. Delicious.
Am I controlling something?
Will protect you forever.
I have no idea what that was.
Is mine.
Is this water? Do we need to make ice?
Foolish creatures come between Galactus and his meal.
Do I need to make fire? Melt the water? I haven't had to melt the water in any other
here.
Where's Stanley?
Resistance is merely working up my appetite. Oh, nom, nom, nom. Delicious.
An ice hammer. Interesting.
Those shields will protect you forever.
Stanley over here in this jet. That would make sense. Yes, he is, and we need Sandman. Sandman to save him. Once again, far too overused in this game.
Those creatures come between Galactus and his meal.
So that's everybody. So the question is, could
Devour this world.
I won't unlock Stanley until the end of this level.
Your head is here.
I hope. No, that's part of the.
Merely working up my appetite.
We need to get these last collectibles.
Oh, no. Delicious.
Okay, I see water.
Those shields
And-
will protect you forever.
Let's see.
Is mine.
His power beam isn't working.
Creatures come between Galactus and his meal.
That power beam's not working. What can I do?
Must devour this world. Your head is here. Your resistance is merely working up my appetite.
It feels like there's a vacuum cleaner that should be
Oh,
driving around here.
Delicious.
Yeah, it's like this robot.
Those shields will
I
protect
should be
you
controlling
forever.
this robot.
Is mine.
I'm gonna hit every button just to see what this thing is doing.
Come between Galactus and his meal.
So there's a robot,
I must devour
or there's
this
supposed to be a
world.
robot there. It's been destroyed.
Your head is here. Oh,
Maybe now. Maybe I had to continue
delicious.
the story a little bit.
Your resistance is merely working up my appetite.
Tapping X. I'm trying to move.
Oh, no. Delicious.
So let's get back to this,
Shields will protect you forever.
like, section later. Put this fire out. guess as long as we don't finish this globe, we're fine.
Foolish creatures, come between Galactus and his meal. I must devour this world.
Okay, I think maybe
It's here.
I need to move my other character a little bit over here. And then hit this.
Your resistance is merely working up my appetite.
Why is this thing not respawning?
Oh, no, 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 no. Delicious.
Pyro. Let's play as Pyro.
Those shields won't protect you
And
forever.
that'll be Shocker. Pyro.
It's mine.
So pure fire doesn't put these out. Let's play as Storm. See if the wind.
Come between Galactus and his meal. I must
Let's play as
devour
Mr.
this
Fantastic.
world.
I'm just totally confused.
Your head is
It must
here.
not be red. It must not be time. Alright, fine. We'll come over here and we'll build another section of this.
Your resistance is merely working up my appetite. Oh, no, 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 no. Delicious. Those shields won't protect you forever. Is mine.
Is it silverish, maybe? I just don't see it.
Come between
There's supposed to be something.
and
There has
his
to.
meal.
Alright, let's fly out of the way.
I must devour this world.
Can't do anything here. We already did this
Your
ice,
head is here.
but we'll do it again. Is it the absorbing man?
Resistance is merely working up my appetite.
I mean, we do have the absorbing man. I don't know what his powers are. Or anything.
Oh, no, 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 no. Delicious. Those shields won't protect you forever.
Deadpool? Perhaps?
Is mine.
Each character I have gets hurt by these.
Come between Galactus and his meal.
We've just not... We have not done anything with any characters.
I must devour
Even
this
the Hulk
world.
is damaged by that.
Your head is here. Your resistance is merely working up my appetite. delicious cake. Huh? Hulk Force Smash!
This is only a temporary setback. I planned for this. I will return.
You are a naughty, naughty space-bending cube. But I'll bet we could have some fun.
I'll take that. Thanks.
Can we talk about this?
No, I bet you taste minty and cool. I need a palate cleanser.
The good, the bad, the hungry level complete. I am now looking up the solution online. We didn't get up to the number of studs I would have liked, but since we're gonna have to play this a second time, that seems like that's gonna work.
Hey, don't.
You found me. Sometimes I make these cameos a little too easy for you guys.
So something just screwed up with that level, because that's exactly what was supposed to have happened. Is we were supposed to have been able to control a digger robot, and it just didn't work. Come on, load. So we'll have to do it again. As we can see, we've saved Stanley every time, which means we can select Stanley if we come over here. You didn't have to purchase him. And now that we have Stanley, we can hold down Y to turn into Hulkly. And that should be the last alter ego creatures for that achievement. So we just need to replay that level again. It doesn't seem like he has any other abilities. Let's see, the good, the bad, the hungry. Sure, we'll just play Stanley, why not? Who cares? Let's go ahead and try and skip these, and then we will race through the whole first 3 sections.
Galactus, devourer of worlds. If our own intelligence is to be believed, we got it off an internet site. He is as old as the universe itself. His hunger is unrelenting and will consume any planet unfortunate enough to cross his path. That can't be good.
I don't know if Maria Hill is a major character. I don't remember seeing her in any of the movies, but I'm kind of far behind on the Marvel movies too. I haven't seen many of them.
Hey, don't.
You Galactus and his meal.
This is it, folks. The fate of the world is in the balance.
I must
So I
devour
immediately
this
need
world.
Iron Man.
Your end is here. Your resistance is merely working up my appetite.
So I need 400,000 more, I believe.
Delicious. Is mine.
Does Better Ray Bill have claws? Nope. Interesting.
Is mine.
So what is it I need to do here?
Oh, no. Delicious.
There were no score doubling zones in this game at all.
Creatures
Interesting.
between Galactus
Oh, here's what I'm
and
supposed
his
to do.
meal.
So some of the things that I'm surprised are missing on this scene. Some of the things I still kind of wish were improved upon aren't improved upon. Hobgoblin apparently is smart enough to work on these things.
Your head is here.
So inherently, they just said Spider-Man is dumber than Hobgoblin
Spider sense again.
in this
What
game.
is it?
And I'm sure a lot of people aren't taking it that way, but that's exactly what they said. Spider-Man cannot interact with those computer terminals.
okay, guys, I've got
Hobgoblin
you.
can. And I am not a real Spider-Man fanboy or
Team
anything.
2, you're up.
Let's see.
Foolish creatures come between Galactus and his meal.
Coming over here just to collect some studs.
I must devour this world.
Hold on.
Oh, no.
It's strange that in this one instance you have to tap B to keep your bar full
Your
versus
head
every other
is
point
here.
where you have to tap B to grow your bar from 0 to full, but it never goes back down, or it doesn't go back down unless you stop tapping.
Your resistance is merely working up my appetite. Is mine. Foolish creatures come between Galactus and his meal.
Maybe I need somebody else.
Devour this world.
Maybe, no, I'm supposed to hit this part right here. Nope, need a different Iron Man, one that can do lasers. I kind of wish Cyclops was at the very beginning, because his two suits both have the ability to melt gold bricks.
No.
There we go.
Delicious. Your resistance is merely working up my appetite.
So if this doesn't work a second time in free play mode, I'm just gonna play it again in story mode, and that is going to be rather standard. Oh, so Stan Lee does have Stanley senses, but he doesn't have a web slinging ability. I was wondering maybe if Stan Lee would have all the abilities,
Galactus
or most of
and
them,
his meal.
but he doesn't fly, he doesn't sling webs.
I must devour this world.
Keep
I
hold of
don't
it. We've
think he
nearly
has
got it.
telepathic abilities.
Your end is here.
I don't think he has magnetic powers.
Hurry with the portal. We can't hold him forever.
Your end is here.
This part.
Resistance is merely working up my appetite.
Mr. Fantastic is who I was trying to be. There you go, use your hammer. It would have been nice if they included Plastic Man in this game. I think he probably can do everything that Mr. Fantastic is doing. I don't think there's been a Plastic Man comic in a few decades, but there's really... Oh, look! Stanley is telepathic. Interesting.
I must devour this world.
So, Stanley's smart enough to use computers, too. He's got almost everything going for him.
Your end is here.
He doesn't carry Captain America's shield.
Is merely working on my appetite.
No, instead he has the Spider-Man.
Cat, a little help.
Those shields will protect you forever.
So we need to switch over to Captain America. I don't believe there's anybody else. I guess I could have played as the Winter Soldier. Let's come out down here to the DLC of the Winter Soldier.
And his meal.
No, he doesn't have a shield. Interesting. So without
Must devour this
the
world.
Winter Soldier holding Captain's shield, it won't work.
Your end is here.
He's not letting go. He'll drag us in with him. Team 4, it's all on you now. Find a way to make him let go.
Alright, all of these things are down right now. I think they were up before.
Those shields will protect you forever.
Come on. Move it. Where is it?
Is mine.
What is this thing? I'm hitting every button.
And his meal.
Is it because I'm holding down the B button? There it is. It's having the... Oh, okay, it's going forward with the right trigger very slowly. It's going back with the left trigger. Another terrible RC controlling.
Your end is here.
This is not controlling like the other RC cars at all. Oh, this is almost appropriate. I mean, it's not a major part of the game, but the fact that there are little things like this all throughout the game that just don't work right kind of sucks. And he does have magnetic powers, interesting. And he can shoot, what does he shoot? Spectacles?
Is mine.
Save us, Better Ray Bill.
His meal. I must devour this world.
Give me those last few stones.
Oh, no.
I like that Stanley has all these
Your
abilities.
end is here.
It's just kind of a shame you get these superhero abilities now when they're useless. and you're practically always gonna get them right when they're useless. I don't know why games do that. They need to rethink that terribly. Let me get the useful characters halfway through the game. Like, if I had Stanley after I'd played the first 15 story levels, that would have been the right time. I would have spent the rest of the game running around playing as him, instead of switching through all the other characters, which is probably what they're exactly trying to avoid by not giving me Stanley until the very end. But that takes the choice out of my hands. So this time I'm building it in a different order. Interesting. Oops, I just got eaten. Oh, no.
Delicious. Your head is here.
So that's 350 million studs. Is that enough? I hope so.
Delicious cake.
It's close enough, I can tell you that much. Delicious cake?
Halt for smash!
And once again, the cake proves to be a lie.
This
The
is
cake
only
is always a
temporary
lie.
setback. I planned for this. I will return.
Of course, there's some weirdness here because Loki is not
You are a naughty,
like trapped in a
naughty
different
space-bending
section
cube. But I'll
as
bet
far
we
as
can
I
have some
understand as
fun.
the movie.
I'll
So
take that. Thanks.
the events of this game
talk
changes
about this?
things
No.
different.
I bet you
That's alright.
taste minty and cool. I
That's
need a
better,
palate
actually.
cleanser.
It's way better that the video games go a different direction than the movies. And it's better if the comic books go a third direction. So how many do I need? None. I was able to go just over 15 billion. And as you can see, it's letting me go over 15 billion. So whatever the maximum limitation is, I won't know. It's really not worth my time to continue playing this game now that I have 100% of everything.
Hey, no.
I would guess 20 million sounds about right. 20 billion. But who knows? If somebody does know, they can put it down in the comments what the maximum limit is to let other people know. I am more than happy to finish the game as it is. So let's go see what that comic. We have a couple things left to do. We need to see what the comic looks like. We need to see if there's something that having all the gold bricks does for us. As far as the overworld map. Let's see. Which means we might need to just fly all over the overworld of New York. Yeah, we might need to. Let's see. Again, we check, just for a double check, we have every single thing done. Every character, every golden stud, every red brick, every Stanley in peril. We are at 100%. So I want to just look in all these rooms. Make sure there's no doors that opened. No pile of gold bricks. There's no gold. In LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga, there was a golden fountain that you could assemble, but we haven't seen anything indicate that. Last comic looks like, well, It looks like the rest of them. I honestly do not feel very rewarded for that, for all those comics. For the effort I put to get them. That does not feel like a good reward. If they gave me real comics, that would be one thing. Let's go over here and see if we have everything unlocked. We should. Custom K, L, M, N, O, P. Let's see. Custom K is a Hulk. Custom L is Red Hulk. Custom M is the Hulk Buster armor. Custom O, N is Colossus. O is Rhino. So you have to, for these big characters, you have to start with a default character like this, and you can change it a little bit, but not as much as you can change the other ones. That's the thing. And the last one is Groot. And if I come over here, I believe this is the same letters. It's different letters, but it's the same characters. So this will be Groot. No, wait a minute, that's not right. So custom S is Hulk again. T is the Blob. The Lizard. The Doombot. The Super Skrull, or just regular Skrull. Juggernaut. Big Venom. And then this guy, interesting. So it's really weird that the custom for the big guys is in a different room for the custom for the other guys. You would think that would all be connected. There's nothing over here in the Intelligence Center, which this was a waste of level design. It's a really big area for having almost nothing in it. And then you can go in here in the med bay and make your custom regular characters. Let's see. And let's see. Nope. Random. And you can make whatever combination you want of characters. Yeah. Or you can just sit here and do random. They're not. You might be able to combine two characters' abilities doing that. There might be a good strategy there. But now that we have Stan Lee, who has practically 5 characters' abilities, I think Stan Lee is the man. And that is custom. What letters does this one start at here? Let's see. Custom K. So custom A through J here. You can make all kinds of custom things. And remember, one of the achievements has them rename him Trevor, so I renamed him Trevor. So everything to the left here is a custom regular character. Everything to the right here is a big character, I believe. Does this all go all the way to Z? Y and Z, yeah. Which is way too many custom characters. Nobody's gonna make more than a couple. Alright, let's hurry on to the next section of this hover area. which is down here. There wasn't really much of anything in the hangar either. And nothing about gold bricks. So besides the achievement, it feels like you don't get anything for getting all the gold bricks. We got everything. We got Stan Lee for saving Stan Lee every time. But that doesn't mean you have to be at 250 gold bricks to do that. You could have potentially focused on that and gotten it a lot earlier. So let's fly over the helicarrier. It doesn't feel like there's any gold brick things. As a race. Well, it probably would be in Central Park if there's gonna be anything in New York. So let's jump down to Central Park. Either Central Park or the Stark Tower would be my only guess. And if we really do have to fly everywhere in the map to prove that there's nothing, it would be kind of cool if like Stark Tower was all in gold or something like that. But not seeing anything. We have Marvel headquarters. Nothing gold. It looks like here. Maybe the Statue of Liberty is all gold? You think that might be it? That would be cool. Where's Stark Tower here? Well, Stark Tower does have this goldish brown on it. Was it always gold like that, or did I change it? If I did change it, I don't know. I don't remember. Maybe, maybe not. But the thing I'm not seeing is like no fountain that shoots out gold studs or I feel like there would have been a promise of something like that if that was the case. Somewhere we should have run across something that said we needed all 250 of the studs. See, I told you the face moves every now and then. It winks at you when you're not paying attention. So if there is something in New York for having all 250, I don't see it. I really don't see it getting pointed out. We have all of the levels, we have everything. The one thing that would probably be it would be this bonus level, but if we go into this bonus level, it's just going to be the same thing. Yeah, that's just going to be the same bonus area. Well, we might as well go in here because we need to exit out to the credits, and yeah, nothing's changed here on the bonus level. There we go. The brick apple is done. Yeah, if there was anything, it would be somewhere on the helicarrier, and it must be, if there is, it must be hidden. Maybe under on the underside of the helicarrier. Like if I take a moment to look at these lower sections, because there are some lower sections. Nope, it just seems like there's nothing. Nothing on this side, where the window is. It's a shame you can't look in. That would have been kind of nice. Well, that's a little bit disappointing, I have to admit. It is. If there was something, it would have popped something up. It would have shown me somewhere. But it didn't. There's no new characters. I mean, there's not even room for any more new characters to unlock. So, that's it. That's where we're gonna go. That's how we're gonna end it. 100%. Let's quit the game and look at the credits, which I guess are at the very beginning, and that's the only place. Because I do want to give credit to the creators of Lego Marvel Superhero. Let's see. Here they are. They were under options. I could have watched them from where I was. Developed by Traveler's Tales, a subsidiary of TT Games, I believe. They seem to kind of change their name. Run by the director John Burton, apparently. So, major improvements were added to this compared to Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga. I very much look forward to Lego Avengers to see if they can make some more improvements, because there still is some stuff that could be tweaked. Every new game they have an opportunity to add some new things, and they do. And every new game they have an opportunity to take out some of the bad things, and they do. And every new game they have the opportunity to fix some of the things that they do. Which is the trifecta of good video game design. Now, does that make one Lego game drastically different from the other? No, mostly this is still the same, and it's familiar because of that. But even their first game, Lego Star Wars, compared to one of their latest games, Lego Marvel, it's still running around, it's still punching things, it's still getting studs, it's still unlocking the same red bricks for the same extras, and it's still running around a set number of levels. So, but I am very, very happy with this game. I'm amazed I'm not burnt out with this game after doing that. That was an incredibly small amount of credits. Incredibly small. Wow. That was way too few credits. They must have sped them up. Oh, there's an after credits scene.
I appreciate you answering our distress call, but the Avengers and their allies just defeated Galactus.
That's not why we're here. There's something else.
I am Groot!
Remember that this game came out probably right when Guardians of the Galaxy movie came out, and well, almost to the point where the sequel to Guardians of the Galaxy will be out in a few months, I would bet. And then Batman. No, Black Panther. That was a really weird
Mr.
reference.
Titters, there you are, my brave comrade. Huh? What? The people of Wakanda thank you.
Okay, now that explains a lot. That there's a cutscene in the middle, because that was really, really short for credits. Game programmers, how many people are programmers as they play this weird music? I remember this now. Level construction artists, only about 20 people. That's amazing. A lead Lego construction artist, just one. And then Lego construction artists, 5 more. So when you're talking only 5 people are actually constructing things out of Legos, it explains why they haven't made more and more items actually out of Legos. I would like to see them probably put more on that team. Well, they do have some additional Lego model artists and such, but I think they could put more people on the team still. Concept 2D artists, there was only 4 people. It felt like those comic books were drawn by 4 different people, possibly. In-game animation, there's more of those than there are Lego creators. That's probably an unbalance. One editor, which there was a little bit of weirdness with the story, too many characters, a constant problem with Lego games. They almost need to keep it separate. I wonder how well this game would have played if it was Lego Marvel and then from the beginning you could play a X-Men level and that was just always X-Men. Or you could play a Avengers level, or you could play a Spider-Man level, or you could play a Fantastic Four level, and just not have the mix at all. And then you could have had a character with the similar abilities in each one of those. So, for example, Spider Sense, you could probably somehow put that in all 4 of those using like equipment or something. That might have worked a little bit better, particularly if they had it so that the story revolved around that. So instead of all the superheroes working together, you wait till the very last level or the last couple of levels where they all get called in by Nick Fury and work together, and that would be more true to the comic books, at least, where it's not super common. It's pretty common, but it's not all the time that characters from one comic book series like the X-Men show up in Spider-Man books, but it does happen pretty often, although maybe not the X-Men anymore. We've got a lot of people that worked on this game in some strange ways. Management, accountant, special thanks to... Why are you only telling the first names? Wow. Special thanks to Harry. So every Harry out there got a special thanks. The Lego group. Now, is the Lego group people that work at Lego specifically for Lego games, or just people that work at Lego that had a hand in this? I'm pretty sure the Marvel group were just people that had a hand in this game, or people that overlooked some of the facts. And boy, is there a lot of control of management getting listed here too. Here they have to list all these characters and who they were created by. WB Games Incorporated. So I believe WB Games is the publisher for TT Games. I'm not sure they really do that much, but obviously they are interested in sales and such. A lot of hands in this pie, obviously, because it's a Marvel thing. Wow. So to get back to the game though, yeah, this was really fun, and I'm really surprised I'm not more burnt out on Lego games. That being said, I'm going to try very hard to take a vacation and not play any of the Lego Batman games until I absolutely have to. I'm gonna try to get it out around the time of the movie, but who's to say? I haven't scheduled this series yet, so this series may go way past that point. And if that is the case, I probably won't be super motivated to do Lego Batman, and will probably wait a while. That, however, doesn't mean that I don't have other things for you to watch. Now, if you're a young kid, I may not actually have that many things that would be alright for you to watch. A lot of video games, almost all video games are rated teen plus, or mature. Most of them are mature. So you can go watch my Plants vs. Zombies series. I'm sure there is nothing offensive in that one, but there are definitely some recordings I release at my later time slots that you might get you in trouble with your parents if you watch them. Of course, this is YouTube, so there's nothing too offensive on it by the rules of YouTube. But what you can do is click on my name, Rydo. That gets you to my main YouTube page. There's a playlist tab right there. Click on that and you can see a playlist for every single game I've covered. So watch that. You could probably go watch Portal, and that would be alright if you're a teenager, I would assume. There's nothing terrible with Portal. Let's see. I'm sure I've played some other games. I just can't remember them. I've played so many. So many, and this is just one more. And this game, Lego games in general, are very long games. Very, very long. Which does not help me as a YouTuber at all. Ideally, I'd want to play very, very short games. That was the Merry Marvel Marching Society that sung that song. And they used JPEG and Squish and LV Vorbis in their code. So, and DLive and ETC1 and MD5. Then some Apple codecs. Interesting. I wonder why they use the Apple codec for their audio. That's weird. So yeah, go check out my playlist. Go see if you can find some other videos that you can watch. I release new videos every Monday through Friday. So even if you've seen everything, come back every now and then and I'll start a new series, and I'm sure there's something there. And never really figured out if there is like a sentient planet in the Marvel universe. There is one called Mogo in the DC universe. I assume there isn't though, and that's just a joke. So yeah, I would totally recommend playing Lego Marvel Superheroes. It's a good way to get a new story from the Marvel universe. It's probably not the best introduction to the characters, because they really didn't explain any of the origins of any of the characters. But if you already know who Spider-Man and Silver Surfer and Fantastic Four are, this is a great game. It's a great game for little kids. Would I say play the Star Wars game or Marvel? That's basically apples to oranges now. If you're obsessed or your kid's obsessed with Star Wars, give them the Star Wars one. If they're obsessed with Marvel, give them the Marvel one. If they're obsessed with the Harry Potter, give them the Harry Potter Lego game, which I haven't covered yet, but will eventually. It's whatever they're loving at the moment, and I'm sure by the time they're done playing one Lego game, they will enjoy the game enough that they'd be willing to play another one. And in fact, if you're a parent trying to save some money, giving them a Lego game every year or 6 months, probably more realistically, can really save your budget, because it will take them a long time to finish all of it, particularly if they're going for 100%, which little kids are obsessed about often. Anywho, that is it for this series. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, I ask you to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to my channel, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos, because all that tells YouTube that my videos are worthwhile and interesting. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. That gets you back to my main YouTube page. On the right is a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And then down below in the description box I have social media links for things like Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Google+, and you can friend me on Steam and Battle.net. And if you follow me on Twitter or Facebook or Tumblr, you will get a notification when every new video comes out the second it's out, which is very helpful for you if that's what you keep your eyes stuck to all day, versus trying to come back to YouTube and find my channel over and over again, which doesn't really work that well. Thank you for watching this series. Thank you for putting up with it. We only had that one level where I had a major amount of trouble, and this last level gave me a little bit of trouble, but not too much. I'm hoping to see either fixed races or non-existent races in the next Lego game, because it was the races that were really messed up. The RC car races, the land races, the flying races, all of them pretty awful. So that would be my goal for Lego for their next version. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.